what would this cycle have been like if Eugen had not opened his heart to heaven for it to pour its treasures through him? For me, probably for many of us, it would have felt much heavier. What's disintegrating would have dominated our consciousness, so the darkness would have seemed larger. But instead, heaven poured through Eugen wonders of light, inviting us to recreate our worlds with higher vibrations of new awareness. With words he used, scents and songs of heaven's glory. That made more vivid to me how different our experience can be depending on what we choose. When challenges come, if we open our hearts to heaven, awaiting there are its treasures, seeds for a new world. Seeds for creating a future of greater light and promise. So our choice to open for what heaven would create not only begins to create our world anew, our personal world anew, but it opens wider the path for others to also choose that and create their world anew. I sense this is what's possible for humanity, even amidst all that is disintegrating. If there are those who open to heaven, its glories and beauty are just waiting to manifest. So while this may seem like a nice theory, I think most of us present on this Zoom and here in the room actually experienced this. So I want to make that really vivid to you. We experienced this. We experienced what a different future can be possible because of those who open their hearts to heaven. So I sense this is what heaven can bring through the massive disintegration of climate change. It's waiting to bring the sacred garden of the Lord that this world was meant to be. What Eugen expressed in his recent services, for me personally, brings a depth of fulfillment and joy that I've been waiting 14 years for. It's what I've always loved most about him. And maybe you can sense how much I've missed and longed for that. Some months ago, Eugen was able to express these ranges with our overseas emissary friends on a Zoom call. But only in the last few weeks in Korea, after many years. So I think this is one of the great blessings of the crisis this past summer. Not only for me, but for heaven and the world. Eugen spoke about a door opened in heaven, but we could feel that door opened in him as heaven's vibration poured through him. It was inviting us to come up higher. It was inviting us into new experience ourselves. We too can open that door. Even when, maybe especially when, challenges seem huge. Because the challenges bring us the opportunity to let go of everything that blocks us from being one with God. In Eugen's last service, he asked the question, why seek to convey things of such high vibration? Well, you probably can sense, I'm glad he did, because it brought the reality of God's world more vividly to me. The sensings that Eugen evoked lingered in me and returned in many moments. And those sensings made the world outside of me seem less large. I could feel the presence of heaven's world just above the human world of struggles and smog. In my daily sanctification, I feel much more, because of Eugen's heart-opening description, the majesty and tender love of the Lord. I feel his garden of glorious songs and scents ascending to the center of the sun. So now you know why I love him. I want to read a few of his words that moved me. The songs of the pure of being and heart of all levels of life on this planet, blended in one place. The place where the gratitude, joy, and life glory of all life forms flow towards that one place of grace divine. Oh, that's a surprise. I didn't expect my voice to crack reading this. It's only as we know the Lord in this way that we truly begin to know the Lord. I'll just let the truth of that settle in you.